Alright, let's see. Hi guys, welcome back. Ah! I technically didn't leave from the last session we did, which is okay. Oops. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is go to the casino, because technically for me, this is the same day that I recorded last week's episode. And I need to go grab my wheel spin. And then I'm gonna run a heist prep at the arcade for the casino mission. The next episode, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run the heist preps for another heist. That again, the heist preps on the casino you can do solo, as well as the other heist that I'm talking about. You can do those solo. And as a matter of fact, you can run that heist solo. Oh, God, I think I'm in the middle of those preps. I can't remember. Anyway, casino. So two things. If you're a member of the casino, you can come in here. I don't think you need to have the penthouse. I think you just need to be a member. First things first. Lucky Spin is available. Perfect. Speak to the cashier. Get your visitor chips.
The premier horse racing lounge at the Diamond Casino and Resort.
Second of all, now this is something I do. I just come over here, take a drink. Give myself a little moment to relax. Then I say, you know what? One sprung, please. Get some of that lemon lime goodness. Okay. And then I'm just gonna spin and pray to the gods that I get that car. Because I don't know if I like spending money on that car. No, of course not. Don't give me RP. Don't give me... What? It doesn't really do anything. Oh my god. Like, I'm already at the level that RP doesn't really help me. Yes, don't let the fact that I leveled up, you know. Don't let the fact that undermine. Anyway, I want this car. I have a feeling I'm gonna buy this car. Like, I'm gonna buy it. And then I'm gonna come in here and spin, and it's gonna give me the car, and I'm going to be very upset. Because that is my car in real life. The coupe, though, not the sedan. Anyway, let's see. Let's go run a Diamond Casino heist prep. So, again, solo players. You know what? I just thought about that. Solo players. Yeah, you know what happens if you're solo? Okay. First of all, Kosatka. You buy this in Warstock. Okay. Along with the Avenger, Terabyte, Acid Lab. Well, the Acid Lab, if you run the Acid Lab... Oh, that business. That's the other business. A background business. Let me explain. There are 6 missions you want to run. The first dose, whoever is hosting. So if you're solo, you can run it solo. But if you're hosting with friends, the host gets the benefit after you run all 6. Okay? Solo or not. After you run all 6, you get a free Acid Lab. You have to pay for the upgrades. If you so happen to be subscribed to GTA Plus, like yours truly, you get the upgrades for free. It didn't matter though, because I had the money regardless. But other than that, that runs in the background. You can either buy supplies or source them, which means go steal them, deliver them to your Acid Lab, which is at the warehouse, but beneath. I say beneath. It's beneath the casino, a little ways off, but down the street, but underneath the highway still. That's where the Acid Lab is stored. You can call it out anytime you want, which I'll do right now. I won't call it. Never mind. You can name it. I named mine Next Trip Tours. Sounded great. It produces exactly what it sounds like. Oh, what the heck? Choose a name. Oh my god, I didn't know you could do that. Dude. I hate that Bazonka Zonka. I hate it. I hate it so much. You know what? Fool's Gold. Hell yeah. And I think that has to do with the... Man, I think that has to do with... I can't even talk. It has to do with something. Anyway, disband. Do that instead. Anyway, the acid lab, it creates acid. I'm not going to say which one. There's a certain acid that it creates. Let's say it does melt something, just not the type of melting that we think acid usually melts. Alright. And it again, kind of like the bunker, you go source supplies, you refill it until it has a full stock, and then you can go sell that full stock, and you can sell it solo, and it's one bike. One cell bike. It's always a bike, no matter what. Motorcycle, but yeah, you do the mission, boom, get paid 635k. Great business. I keep forgetting to run that business because when I'm on with my friends, I just forget about it. Anyway, Kosaka is another one of the things in the special tab, in the services tab, excuse me. You can come in here. Now I'm gonna request the Kosaka. Let's see where it spawns. There we go. And then while I'm at it, yes, I should request another vehicle. There's a way to do it, but honestly, usually I would call in the Oppressor Mark II. I'd fly over there, but don't need to. When you get the Kosaka, if you're solo and you're like, well, I don't want to buy the Terabyte, there's no reason, and there really isn't, to be honest. Like, the Terabyte doesn't really get you money. It just gets you the upgrade for the Mark II Oppressor. And again, you're better off with the Oppressor Mark I. The Oppressor Mark II is a great transport vehicle. You know, to be like a main source of transportation going across the map. But the Kosaka, and this is mostly for solo players. And if you're playing with multiple people, even better. But for what it's worth, though, rise up. So if you're on the Oppressor, you can land pretty much right there, right here, or a little bit like in front of that porthole there. On that flat spot, and then walk in the door, boom, right? Just be careful how you land. Here, though, when you have this, though, if you don't want to buy the Oppressor Mark II, because you're going to miss out on the upgrades, you come over here, Kosaka, buy the moon vehicles, the moon pool vehicles. It's already going to come with the sub. You can buy the Sparrow that it goes inside of it. So it takes a minute to load, but there we go. The Sparrow doesn't go in your hangar. It strictly is for the Kosaka. And then while we're at it, again, talking about Moonpool vehicles, as you can see, we have glass that looks down. So we have this here. When you buy Moonpool vehicles, I think it's just one upgrade, Moonpool. But you get that and the Sparrow, I believe. And if you have money for it, it doesn't show the name of the car. Let me get inside of it. Maybe it will if I do this. The Toreador. Yep. This turns into a sub as well. But we're not going to exit out. I'm going to stand here. It's a 4-door. I mean, it's a 4-door, so you can pick up your friends. You have access to quite a lot of facilities here. Not going to focus on those. we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna run a few heist preps here. Now, you can run the solo. Definitely worth it. Put the weapon loadout. The aggressor. Merryweather HQ. Ugh. Okay, I know what's gonna do. Anyway, we just want to get in here. Anyway, if you're gonna run it solo, you're gonna have to wait. It's like approximately 3 hours. A little less than 3 hours. But it's approximately 3 hours in order to run this heist again. Right? For hard mode. If you come back the next day, you're gonna run it on normal mode. But if you want to lock it in for hard mode, you gotta wait approximately 3 hours. So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna run a few of these preps to show you, though, that again, solo, you don't need to have someone be a lookout. You don't need to have someone, you know, be the car guy. You don't need to assign roles. So if you're playing with multiple people, that's fine. But you can do all this solo because you really don't need multiple people. The way these are set up, yeah, you just... Okay. I want to show you something here. I, in fact, do not stay with it. Oh. I like Pavel better than I like Lester, but they talk way too much, you know, regardless. Case in point. Yeah, so there's three... Yeah, I think there's 3 spots that this helicopter can go to. You don't have to follow them. Once you know the 3 spots, just fly to each spot, which I'm going to do. The first spot is over here. I think it's past or behind the wind farm. Yeah. Let's see. That parking lot straight ahead. Let's see if they're down there. You're looking for a Merryweather Avenger. Basically, they're in a training camp. But there's nothing there. So next, I'm going to do like a big loop. But yeah, if you have friends, I mean, technically how they would help out is they would fly to each of, if they knew the spots. I can't show my friends, they won't remember. I'm not even underestimating them either. It's just one of those things. I don't want to take the time to show them where it could be, and then I tell them, okay, just get away from that spot, but go back. Where's that spot again? Oh my god. Just to explain that they need to stay away from it until I activate the heist prep. So I don't bother with that. All I do is I say, I'm going to do the prep stuff myself. If you want to come with me, perfect, great. Where? Oh, where? Over here. No, I lie. Is it over here? It would be somewhere in these fields over here behind me. Anyway, it's going over here. Let's go into the other spot, which is why I said we're going to loop around. There is a strip mall, and then behind the strip mall, there are the guy's training, and there's a large Avenger, and it's sitting there in the middle of the field. I think I can see it now. Assuming I'm not lying. Yep, there it is. Alright, before that helicopter arrives, kill off everybody. Do not, I repeat, do not hit the Avenger. If you can help it. Helicopter's coming in. Don't even. Just back away. Just back away. And don't attack the helicopter as soon as it lands. Just wait for it to do its thing. I'm gonna kill that thing, whatever that is. That needs to go away. Also, don't get too close to the helicopter because he will kill you. I will kill that one. Don't attack yet. Don't attack yet. Follow the Valkyrie. Fly over to the location. Okay, fly over it. God, I'm right here. I'm on top of it, man. Jesus. Perfect. Yeah, you need it to clear before you can kill this thing on. Which is dumb because you're already looking at it, but it is what it is. Oh, I missed completely. There we go. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. First things first. Is there a way for me to get up here? Is there a ladder? There's a ladder, right? There's a ladder somewhere. There's a ladder somewhere. I think it's on this side. Oh, I think we can get up on this side. Okay. It's only taking me this long because I'm just showcasing, you know. I think we can climb up here. Just kidding. I think we can climb up here. Just kidding. I think I just messed myself up. I think I just messed up, and I didn't want to do that. But if I find a ladder, it won't matter. If I can find a ladder, it won't matter, he says. Sobbing now because if I can find a ladder, I messed up. Well, I know what I like the present. Anyway, I landed up there. It won't matter. If I miss, though, for some odd reason, it will matter. But have a... You know what? What do with this? Get inside here. Okay. You don't have to walk up too much. It's right around the corner somewhere. Click to the weapons. It just automatically.
Weapons, yes? Good, because it would seem the Avenger did a little takeoff while you were not looking. I suggest you do not stick around for the landing. Maybe get some fresh air, huh?
Okay. Exit the Avenger. Just land on the roof. Please, dear God, land on the roof.
Perfectly straightforward, eh, Capitan? Bring the weapons back and we are done.
Guys will appear. If you come over here in a vehicle and you're gonna escape by that vehicle, you're gonna get shot at. If you land on the roof, if you have the oppressor, great. But if you land on the roof like that, well, yeah, done. Alright, and that's it. That's all the prep work. All you have to do, I mean, that's not all the prep work, but for one of them at least. Simple as that. It was nothing. Now again, I'm showcasing, so it took a little bit of a while, but if I was doing it my way, oh yeah. I wouldn't have looked for a ladder, just probably would have just parked the thing there. I would say wait before you exit though, because I think it just took off. That's why it was so low to the ground. It does get up in the air if you just wait for it. Give it like a few seconds, Give it like at least 10 seconds before you actually jump out. Let's see here. And that's pretty much it. All of them, you go and you return them back to the submarine. And the reason why aggressor is a machine pistol with an assault shotgun, which is the automatic shotgun. And the reason we're doing that is because we're going to put silencers on them. And the heist that I'll showcase later. Oh, whoops, there we go. Enter the Kasaka. The heist I'll show later is that there is a Juggernaut, and if you're by yourself or if you have people, doesn't matter, that shotgun, the assault shotgun can mop him up, but you cannot miss either. And you gotta kind of take him by surprise. There is a way to knock him down and then when he's on the ground, take care of him. Which essentially is just running into him to knock him over. A little risky if you're not used to it. Oh, and you can drive the submarine. You can drive wherever you want in the water. You can go underneath the water. When you do, no one can see where you are. And you can shoot ballistic missiles. Anyway. Oh, real quick. So, there's different targets. Where it says bearer bonds. That's the primary target. For now, it changes between a bottle of tequila, a necklace, the bearer bonds, I think a diamond, and then technically speaking a panther statue, but we won't talk about that. I've only seen it during certain events, and because I had GTA Plus, for the matter of fact. Other than that, I haven't seen it. Anyway, that's when you gather intel. This whole base, though, as you can see, though, if I'm going to run solo, what I'm going to do is go after the W's here, which essentially is the top portion of the map. So usually I go for the top portion of the map where there's cash and W's. I keep saying the top portion. Where it's 2 cash and 2 W's on the top left. I go for those first, and then I get the remainder here, the top left. Once I've wrapped up the top left, then I go towards the compound, which is on this part of the map. So as you can see, it's the white section down there. See that big red on the very bottom? That's the compound. So we take a boat all the way across to the bottom. There's gold here, but not a lot, and there's one painting. So I'd probably run this solo. There's no way to grab every single secondary target, even with 4 people. 4 cash, 4 piles of cash, so those 4 dots. One person can grab 4 of those. They'll fill up her bag. 2 paintings, if there were 2 paintings, will fill up a bag. Technically speaking, if there was 2 piles of gold, if there was 3 piles of gold, let's put it this way, 3 piles of gold will fill up 2 people's bags. The greenery will take up 2/3 of a bag for 2 stacks. I think 2 stacks will do it, or maybe you need 3 stacks. I think 2 stacks will do it. And then of course this, if there was more than that, you only need 2 of those as well. But, you know, they have different payouts. It's better to get gold. Unfortunately, though, gold only spawns up in here, and it didn't spawn. It was only 1 pile, which is why I'm probably going to run this one solo instead of waiting. Second thing, prep. Suppressors. Yes, fine. Okay, perfect. Equipment. We're going to go for... Let's go for this here. And then I'm going to call it. That's going to be it for this episode. Because this is pretty quick and fast. You don't have to wait for anything. You don't have to follow anybody. Go to the location. Take care of it. Get out of there. bring it back. That's all these missions are. I'm just showcasing how easy they are to do solo. You don't have to worry about anything. There's two ways to do this. One way is to sneak in, the other way is to go in guns blazing.
So, the drainage tunnel. We need special cutting tools to cut the underwater grate. You will find these at many construction sites. Of course, these days, you will also find armed security at many construction sites.
Oh, it's that building.
Apparently, the citizens of Los Santos have a
Oh no,
habit of
it's that
stealing such
building.
things.
Okay, start to lower a little bit. Wipe them out.
Equipment such as this will not be lying around in the open. You will need to search toolboxes and such. Then you can practice clandestine maneuvers on the guards, yes. Or find a hard hat and keep your head down. Well, judging from the shouting men in the background, you have been detected. A different kind of practice then.
Yeah, I just do that because it makes it so much easier versus having to, well, you know. Having to sneak in. You can sneak in. There's a hard hat you put on. Doesn't matter what you're wearing. You just have to put on the hard hat. And then you walk around. You stay out of their cones of vision. You're going to pass by a couple guys. But as long as you don't linger in their cone of vision, you're fine. But you come in here. You find these toolboxes. Empty. Okay. Next one. Look around for the toolboxes. They're going to be on this first platform. Not up or down the stairs or anything like that. So just stay on this platform. There's only a select amount of toolboxes. I'm going to wrap around this way and then loop. If there's not a box here. No, okay. Nothing here. Probably this one. Nope, just kidding. It's probably around the corner. Please be this one. Oh my god. Where? Oh, you've got to be joking me. What the? Did I miss it? No. There's only like X amount. Oh no, what happened? Did it bug? Don't tell me it bugged. Is it this one? Did I like... That's what you'll see it. It's blue. You can't miss it. But apparently I'm missing it. I feel like I shouldn't be missing it. Maybe there is. Why is it that when I say something, all of a sudden the opposite is happening now? No, it can't be up here. There's no way it's up here. I've never had it up here. There's no thing up here. Look. There's no thing up here at all whatsoever. There's no boxes. So that's wrong. I'll go to the other side over here, but there shouldn't be. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna... Oh! Maybe I need to... Maybe it'll reset? That's weird, because there's... Those boxes, maybe I did... No, it would have said pick it up. It's hard to miss. Okay. No one told you to be rude. he hit me. Oh man, there's no saving him. Homie's a burn victim. I feel like I shouldn't be missing this thing, but apparently I am. Where is the... I don't want to die again, and then it... Screw it. Okay, good. Okay. No, because I've been looking down these things. You can't miss it. Unless I destroyed it, but... No, because it would have said, oh, you lost the thing, you destroyed it. It would have said so. And it's not down below either. This is just... This is horrible, because where is it? No? Should have been like, boom, right there. There ain't nothing down here either. Like, there's nothing down here. There's no boxes, there's no nothing. Where is it? You have to be joking me. That's incredible. This is the first time I've ever had a problem with this. I'm gonna check that one. Came over here. First time ever I've had an issue with this. This is incredible. It's not in there. I feel like I'm missing a box, but I don't see it. I'm gonna see the box all of a sudden and go, why? I didn't even, how could I have missed it? These guys don't have it. There's no way they ran away with it. You know. Because also it would show up too if they were like holding it. But again, this shouldn't take this long. What's happening? Alright. These are the only boxes. I'm just circling to make sure that I didn't miss a box. Because it's making me feel like I missed a box, even though I didn't. Kind of pointless. Alright. Yeah. Well, anyway, I mean, this can happen, right? I'm not gonna repeat this again. There's no point. I'm gonna show this off, and this is exactly what's happening. The toolbox isn't showing up. Or no, the toolbox is showing up, but the thing isn't showing up. Which means I probably destroyed it, but it's... You know, it's funny, because it wasn't there to begin with. And now it shows up. I'm recording, okay? Why? Anyway, I want to get out of there. Yeah, that shouldn't have taken that long. I'm looking around, nothing, and then boom. But there's guys that'll chase. If you're in a vehicle, even if you get away, see they reappear again. They don't miss. Alright. But other than that, you just come out here. If you do it stealthily, you don't have to worry about those guys chasing you. And that's it. Anyway, that prep shouldn't have gone like that. But other than the weird mishap of not showing up, that's pretty much the whole deal. But they do take time. That one took a little bit more time. It should have taken 5 minutes. But you go through. I recommend solo just in case. If you do it solo, you just need the save code, or you need 3 of them. The one you don't need is the demolition charges. You don't need those. You need the bottom 3, whichever they are, right? And they'll change. Which honestly, the only one that's going to change is the second option. This stays the same. This stays the same. The save code, it could turn into, what is it? I'm trying to think what it is. Oh, plasma torch or plasma cutter or something like that to cut through glass. That's it. It switches up, but you just need those bottom 3: weapon loadout, aggressor, and suppressors. You don't need to run any of these because when you run solo and you do it correctly, you don't have to worry about anything. Approach vehicles. You would do the long fin, which I've already done. If you're gonna run with people and you had gold at the compound, so let's put it this way. Let's just say you have 3 piles of gold, okay? And you have maybe 2 paintings, which usually that's the case, especially with tequila. That's usually the case. You get more out of secondary than the actual thing. So again, you can run to where you have your people grabbing 2 piles of gold. You and the other guy. So I used to play with 3s. If I have 3 piles of gold in there, both those guys would be able to fill up their bags on the gold. I'll fill up my bags with paintings. If there wasn't paintings, then I go up to the top left and I fill up my bag with whatever's there. Or I find another spot. If there's the powder, I go get the powder and the other secondary, so powder and the green. Or C, WWs, right? I don't pick up cash unless I have to. If I was playing 4s though, yeah, I'd probably have to go start off at one of the secondary locations first versus going directly in, because usually you don't have enough to go directly in. Which, case in point, if you were to go directly in, you'd pick your submarine and you go run a quick mission, so this way you can run your submarine, get in there. It's a direct route to the compound, grab the stuff, boom. If you're playing solo though, you don't want to do that. There are ways to glitch in, but honestly, unless you're good at, I haven't ever tried, so I don't know if I'm good at it or not. But also, this is a bad playthrough right here with the gold where it is. If you were going to do it with a glitch, not really worth it. So, solo players, long fin, grab your stuff. If you're playing with 4 people, long fin as well. 2 to 3 people, yeah, you can go direct approach. Again, your weapon loadout doesn't change. Your aggressor, especially when you're playing with a group of people, the aggressor. The disruption, that's when you'll want to do these if you have multiple people, because someone, if you're not good at it, messes up somewhere and it becomes a hassle. Do these. Do them quick though. Okay, if you're gonna do them, have that sparrow out and just fly. Just go and take care of what you need to. These all suck, but they're not even tedious. They just suck to do. It's annoying. That's how much it sucks. It's just annoying. Easy to do, but it's annoying. Other than that, when you're done, you'll be able to run your heist. You'll be able to get whatever the objective is, which on the next playthrough, guys, I'm going to showcase that, and I will have these preps done. I'll go in, launch the mission by myself, and then, which hopefully, so the week before this, that of course I'm recording this, the week before this was I think they had just done the Doomsday heist, and then they were doing the casino, something with diamonds, you know. So they actually I might actually wait, which is perfect. I'll wait to do this on the next update. So today's a Saturday for me. I want to wait till Thursday. see what the update is, and hopefully it has to do with the Kasaka and the Cayo Perico heist. And if it does, then that's a perfect time for me to wait, which gives me time to actually run more. Which honestly, I think I'll put these episodes back to back so that makes sense. So this Monday, this coming Monday, which is December 4th, I'm going to upload 2 videos, which is going to consist of this one and the one before it, and then the following Monday, it'll have the Cayo Perico heist. This way, that would make sense if that's the case. But until then, guys, I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a good one. I can't find my button to stop recording. There I am. Say goodbye.